All right, before we get into this episode with Keating Helms, barbecue is his thing. It's Cook Shak BBQ, Right on Cue podcast. He's a devoted family man. His kids barbecue. This is a very inspiring podcast. Also, this podcast is sponsored by Oliver Scott Insurance, Home, Auto, Commercial, Life. Give us a call at 228-328-74. This is a very, very passionate man. I'm glad to have him on the show. Enjoy.
We offer home, auto, commercial, builders, reps, and life insurance.
Oliver Scott.
Oliver Scott Insurance.
The Jourdan Derouen Podcast.
Good, man.
You sound good?
You sound good.
All right, let's get into this podcast. This is Keating Helms
Correct.
from Right on Cue podcast
Yeah.
and Cook Shak BBQ.
Yes, sir. Cook Shak BBQ.
So I follow that page and now I get your stuff.
Oh, that's all it takes is just that click. And then you're there.
I know, but it's some good shit.
I appreciate it.
When did you join the podcast?
So I joined probably 3 or 4 months ago. And maybe further back. I can't remember. It's an ebb and flow situation. I'm a guest host, so to speak. But 9 times out of 10, I'm, a pretty regular on the show. There's 3 other guys that kind of rotate through. And I don't know, man.
That's why y'all can get out that many podcasts.
Oh yeah, once a week. Every Monday, 7 p.m.
Live.
And dude, we have a blast. So you hopped on the show last night and you asked a question, and our fearless leader of the podcast, Logan Chestnut, El Jefe of Right on Cue, he put your comment on the screen, and I'm gonna be honest with you, it went so far over my head. Can you tell these fine people what that was? And maybe if y'all know what it is, drop it in the comment section.
It's ASL when we had AOL chat room, and that was back in the day. I mean, this is
way back.
This is the AOL chat room where you got into random chat rooms, just crazy titled names, and everybody would ask that right there, so you put your age in there, sex, and then location. So it'd be like, Ocean Springs, Mississippi. So you go 17, blah blah blah, Mel, Biloxi, St. Martin.
It was so far over my head, and I wish y'all could have seen, because I mean I had lighting similar to this, and it really brightened my face up, but I felt the warmth go over my body, and Logan was like, "Man, wow, you really aged yourself there, huh?" I was like, I had no idea what that meant.
It was something we did a lot.
Yeah.
It was kind of the boom of AOL chat rooms.
Yeah.
And we would just go stay at a buddy's house. We would find a way to get some type of beverage.
Yeah.
And then we'd all hang out in a computer room because, of course, back then, not everybody had a computer. You had one family computer.
Yep.
So we would get on at like 7, 8 o'clock at night and get in these chat rooms till morning time, 3 a.m, because, the parents are asleep.
Doing God knows what.
It was a fun time with the chat room.
I was not much of a chat room guy. I don't know. My parents really sheltered us growing up.
You didn't have a handle.
I did. It was my dad made it. It was like Keatorama. Dude, I still have that email today. I can access that email right now.
I think mine was, "Hey, my name is JoJo."
I love it.
Old nickname when I was going to school.
JoJo.
Mm-hmm.
I like it.
And then as we get older, it went to Jordan.
Hey man, just a strong.
Well, there's too many
Christian
JoJos.
There's a lot of JoJos.
So the Jordan,
especially in St. Martin.
Yeah. All right, Keaton, where are you from?
So born and raised Gulfport. I can't leave. My wife likes to say it. We will die here.
Okay.
I born and raised in Gulfport. I've got 2 other brothers. One of my brothers, Kevin Helms. He's the bartender at
I know him from Gov TikToks.
Yeah. Hey, what is his handle name? God, Kevin, if you're watching this, I do apologize. You do a fantastic job.
He looks like Kent.
He does, right?
Yeah, we'll find that. He'll link it in the comments.
Yes.
But he goes and teaches his kids a lot about knowledge, and he does it in a fun way.
He is the Bill Nye of government.
And he's a bartender.
I know. Hell of a bartender.
At Craft 701 or 701 Craft. I'm going to say it backwards.
And I'm going to get back to me in just a minute, but I do want to talk about my brother Kevin. He is just as unique as they come. He makes some of the meanest drinks in the world, and after he makes them for you, he'll whoop your ass.
How about barbecue?
He's not much of a barbecue guy. I do have another brother, and he is part of Cook Shak BBQ. And
what's his name?
Murph. Well, his name's Kennedy. Kennedy Murph. Some people call him Murph. Some people call him Kennedy. I like to confuse people because his oldest daughter's name is also Murph. So I still like to call him Murph, and they both answer what at the exact same time in their house. But yeah.
So you're doing ones in the barbecue with you.
Yeah. But anytime we go, so we cooked the Shed SCA comp, the steak showdown, and they had a Bloody Mary turn in, and we brought Kevin in on that. So it was me, my dad, who cooked the steak, my brother, and both of my brothers. So all four of us competed at that competition, and it was one of the greatest moments of my life.
We had I've had Brad and Brooke on the show. Brad his truck caught on fire and lost all his suits. That was devastating to see.
I hope he had them insured.
I have no idea.
Did
you see that video?
The car catching on fire?
Yeah,
I did not.
So his truck caught on fire. I guess leaving a tournament, and then he had all his suits he wears in the back seat.
No,
it was a 2500 Dodge. It had a flatbed on it with all kinds of contraption for barbecue. I think that stuff was safe, but the end cab had his signature suits. You know how he always wears them suits.
Oh yeah.
And I was just, I know that truck can be replaced.
Yeah, but the suits?
That's his suits.
How many of them are custom made? Just
have
for
to
him?
be.
I mean, you don't just go to Dillard's and buy that suit. You have to find them somewhere.
He has to get them made.
Hey, Brad, if you're watching, where do you get your suits? I'm just curious.
No, his hats are cut. Have you seen his hat? He's got a Shed hat with the Shed.
Oh, yeah.
Y'all have a lot of merch or what?
No, I mean, so I've got a couple of these hats. I am in the process of getting some more hats made, and when I get one, I got you, my boy.
Okay. Are you sponsored by Duraflame?
I am sponsored by Cowboy Charcoal. That's a good question, man. I tell you what, I appreciate.
I don't
Give me some.
Know nothing about barbecue.
Yes. All right. So I am sponsored by Cowboy Charcoal, who is owned by Duraflame. And they dropped off a bunch of charcoal at my house today. I got a notification from my Ring, and I was like, oh crap, there's a lot of charcoal at my house and it's about to rain. I need to go and get that and put it in the house real quick. And my wife walked in the door. There's 10 bags of charcoal by the front door. She's like, oh Lord.
Yeah, through this podcast, we always jump around, so it's okay.
You're going
to get back to, you're going to go, you know what? I actually work somewhere.
Yeah, all right. Full circle moment back to me. That's the ADHD in me.
No, it's fine. Let's keep it going.
I think we can ride this wave together. So born and raised Gulfport, got two brothers. They are here. Kevin is a teacher / bartender / entrepreneur. My other brother, Kennedy, owns Keating Insurance Agency. They're also a sponsor. Shout out Keating Insurance Agency. Fantastic people right there. But he owns Keating Insurance Agency, bought it from my grandmother a while back, and has been killing it over there. And
how old is he?
35. Yeah.
I got an insurance about 5 years ago.
Did you now?
Yep. It's Oliver Scott Insurance, and I enjoy it too.
Fantastic.
It is something that I wish I would have done at 21.
I tried insurance for a minute.
Did you?
And it was brutal. I was selling Aflac.
It has its days, but if you can continue to go through it, push through it.
You really have to learn to accept the word no sometimes.
You wouldn't work for you.
It didn't work for me. of course, I was selling Aflac, and that's an ancillary product, right? I mean, that's something that people don't necessarily need without actually realizing
But
it.
you're in that niche. You can't go and sell an auto. You can't.
Yeah, no,
You're
well,
in a niche.
I mean, that's where I was. I put baby in a box.
Did
right?
did they ever give you like the duck stuffed animal or anything like that?
I don't think I was in it long enough for them to be like, yeah, he's worth it.
Okay, and you got family's insurance. You got your brother as a bartender
/ teacher.
teacher.
By the way, he got teacher of the year this year at Gulfport High.
That's pretty dope,
dude. That's awesome. That is awesome. So yeah, and I'm a teacher in the Gulfport School District as well. I work for the technology department, and I go around and I help teachers kind of navigate technologies in the classroom. Yeah,
dude. Really, you?
Heck yeah. Heck yeah, buddy.
You should roll. Do you have an outfit you wear?
Dude,
Or just like a polo?
I wear a polo, khakis, real Jake from State Farm attire,
I'm thinking like fucking Geek Squad.
That's
what I'm envisioning you right now.
I'm not that far into it, man.
I'm thinking you driving around the school in a tech bus.
I'm going to be honest with you. I've thought about a pocket protector.
I know. That's what I'm thinking.
I've thought about it. I can't bring myself to do it.
I think it would just make everybody's day.
I can't bring myself
if you walk down the halls and you got to get them, you have to get that one attachment for your keys, and you got to.
I do have that. It's awesome.
Do you really?
I do. It's fantastic.
Does it get in the way though? How many keys do you hold?
Oh, it is it on this one? No, it's not on this one. I probably have 7 or 8 on my work keys. It's not bad, man.
And you just go.
Yep, every time. My ID.
Does it hit your finger sometimes?
Never.
So you never get like cut?
Never.
Okay, I might need to get one.
Yeah, man, you got to get one. That's where it's at.
And you can see it on your pants.
Yeah, I keep it tucked away. I don't need somebody to come up and take my keys or my ID badge. You know what I mean?
How many students? How many school district? Are you doing the whole school district?
I do. So there are 2 of us. My title is technology instructional specialist. There are 2 of us in this position. Miss Lakeisha Jones, shout out. She's my rock. She keeps me on the straight and narrow. And she does the elementary schools. I do the secondary schools. So I do the middle schools, the high school, and the alternative education building over there off of Church Street. And dude, I love what I do each and every day. People call me with issues, and I am able to help them. I can help them troubleshoot, and because that's me. I've always been someone. It's like, hey, if you need help with anything, let me know. And when they come to me, I'm like, I might not know that answer.
What happens if somebody messes with, can't remember the password for the router? Have you ran across that?
All the time, man.
That's a tough one.
The beauty of it is...
or if it's the same individual, too.
All the time. Oh, yeah. We got frequent flyers. They're my best friends. They keep me in business.
You guys, I mean, what's your simple fix you always have to do every day?
Hold up. You ready?
Yeah.
Restart the computer.
That's it.
Turn it off.
Turn it back on.
Turn it back on. Did it work? Yes. Awesome. Call me back if it doesn't work. 9 times out of 10, that fixes it. Yeah. And it's crazy.
Do you get to order different computers, or you get to make that decision?
So that's not me. That's not me. We are very, in my department, there's a lot of delegation, and that is not a part of my job title. My job title, I help manage the website. So our beautiful new website, gulfportschooldistrict.org, go check it out. We built that out, Miss Lakeisha Jones and I. And it's a beautiful website. We spent hours and days and weeks. And
Are y'all
months.
on WordPress?
No.
What are y'all on?
Our website?
Yeah.
Oh gosh, what is it? Final Site maybe? No.
Is it a visual builder now?
You're asking a lot of hard questions.
I'm just
here,
curious.
Buddy. I don't know, man.
Can you drag and drop images?
Yes, you can. Have you ever built a Google site?
Back in the day. Yeah.
Okay. It's a very user-friendly website platform. And it's something that is not overly complicated, but you can break it. Meaning if you do something just slightly off, it's not going to work. So there's not very many hands that have access to the website. So we try and keep it as under wraps as possible, because if you break it, I'm gonna be mad.
So shout out to St. Martin. When I went to school, we're similar, same age, but we had a computer class with Mr. Nelms, and he taught us how to do HTML code
Mm.
and like Note and like Windows. And that's
Oh,
what we had to do
dude.
for like the class, and then taught us about pixels and the paintbrush. So we
Right.
just enjoyed this class because this was a class that all we have to do is work on a website, or and most time is goofing off.
Yeah,
So I enjoyed it. I took that class.
it's trial and error.
I took home ec too.
Isn't that awesome? I loved home ec. I made cookies every day.
I just didn't like my teacher always shorted on the sugar.
Give me more sugar.
And we get one Kool-Aid pack per gallon.
You're not diabetic, right?
No.
Then you should thank your home ec teacher. She shorted you on the sugar.
Well, I mean,
my home ec teacher gave us extra sugar, so I got all the sugar you
I
didn't
think
get.
I always did home ec. I enjoyed doing home ec.
Took home ec one time. They wouldn't let me take it more. Of course, I played football in high school and in college, and it just I was very limited on my extracurricular activities.
You played football?
I did.
What'd you play?
Man, so I offensive line, I was the center. I was the guy that got to touch the football every play. So if we don't fumble at all, I get a t-shirt, because good job. You didn't mess up. And I loved my t-shirts, So so I played at Gulfport High, I played at Mississippi Gulf Coast Community College. Kevin and I played together at Gulf Coast, and we actually won national championship there.
Oh shit.
Heck yeah, dude.
And you still played center?
Yeah. Oh, dude, I played all the way through. Went and played it.
So you can long snap.
There's a difference there, buddy.
Can you?
I mean, yeah, I can attempt to long snap. Is it going to make it there? Probably not. But I can attempt to do it. But I also played at the University of Louisiana Monroe, and when I got finished there, I went to South Alabama and graduated from there. Met my wife there, and I that's why my wife likes to say we're going to die in Gulfport, because we met in Mobile, and I came back to Gulfport to coach. I coached at Gulfport High for 13, 14, for a long time. And
are you still coaching?
I'm not. When I got the opportunity to move into the role that I'm currently in, I took that opportunity.
It's the barbecue.
Well, we will get to the barbecue.
No, but I think a big part of it was like, was this about the time you were growing your brand with the barbecue?
Yes.
So you had to make a decision.
There was no decision.
There's no
about
way
barbecue.
you can film how you're filming and have that much time, because guys don't understand.
Oh yeah.
When he does these videos, he's filming, and it takes a lot of work to edit it.
Mm-hmm.
So if you're coaching, you ain't got time just to, so it eat up, and now you're blowing this channel up. You're making really good videos.
I have fun.
And it's all on your phone.
It is all on my phone right here.
And your music you're picking, like Treaty Oak Revival.
It's awesome, right?
You're just picking I think the biggest thing is, and we know on the show, guys, my love for cannabis. But I really do just enjoy watching. What's wrong with you lathering some ribs?
It's awesome.
Throw some bar, and it's like, okay, to watch that again.
Yeah. So this is how I pick my music. I go through and I start my editing process, and when I get about 25% of the way through, I start picking my music. If I put music to it, my Facebook is monetized. So if I use music that is licensed, they take my money. So not every time do I use music, because sometimes I do want to get paid for my content. But I get about 25% of the way through my video, and then I start to kind of pick what type of vibe I want my video to have.
So do you pre-plan these videos? How you're going to lay it out?
So my wife's like, "What do you want for dinner?" I'm like, we can do chicken thighs tonight. She's like, all right, good. Because she knows that means I'm going to grill them. So I have an idea what I want to do. Do I want it to be a short video? Because, I'm not only am I sponsored by Duraflame Cowboy, I'm also sponsored by Texas Oil Dust, Springer Mountain Farms Chicken. I've partnered up with Cosmos Q Barbecue. So I have things that I have to do. All right. I have to showcase
these videos,
products in these videos, because, I love every product that I use. I would never in a million years agree to partner with somebody with a product that I don't like. But I do now with Texas Oil Dust, never once did he say I have to show his content, but I respect the guy.
It's an unwritten rule.
Yeah, I respect the guy, Aaron Leslie out of Midland, Texas. He was like, I was on his podcast. He's actually just finishing up his podcast right now. I was watching that on my way here. And shout out to Barbecue Champs Academy. Check them out. They do a great job. But he, after his show, after we were on it, he was like, I want you to be Team Oil Dust. I'm like, what does that mean? He was like, I want to sponsor you. I was like, all right, man, count me in. And I was like, so what do you need me to do? He goes, nothing. I was like, all right, man. Well, I'm going to push the hell out of your stuff. And that's what I do. But like with Springer Mountain Farms Chicken, they do ask me to post 1 to, I think, 3 times a month. Now, I love their products, so I'll post their stuff 3 or 4 times a week. You know what I mean? And I do that with everybody.
Do they? Do you have a shipment every week come in?
So with Springer Mountain Farms, they and they do this with their SMF Chicken Q crew. That's what they call us. And there's 35 of us around the nation that are on this team, and they send us coupons at the beginning of each competition season, because I do competition barbecue as well as normal barbecue. And they go, all right, here's a goodie bag. All of your coupons are in here. And I can't remember how much it is, but it's like a stack that thick of $5 coupons. And you just, so Rouse's in Gulfport sells Springer Mountain Farms chicken. So I go to Rouse's and I give them my coupons. I get my chicken.
You can use more than one coupon, or there are rules?
There are no rules.
So
there are no rules.
So you get chicken money.
I do get chicken money, yes.
And it's not real money, but it is real money.
It's not, it is. If I lose that stack of coupons, I'm gonna be pissed off.
Have you lost it a few times?
I have lost it a handful of times.
I do same shit. I lose shit all the time, man.
When I find it, it's like oh, thank God. Because when I tell you that stack is that thick.
And I do these nicotine pouches, so I'm on these velos.
And you're probably like, where's my can?
Like right here, they're going to be around my house. There's probably 5 cans unopened. Just they'll slip out my pocket, go underneath the tunnel somewhere. I have to I understand where you're coming from. I lose coupons. If I had them coupons, it'd have to be in a safe.
It's, I try, because I'm ADHD. We addressed that earlier, going from point A to point Z in 30 seconds. But I have taught myself to pick it up and put it away. And if I don't put it away, it's gone. I've lost it. I won't find it. My wife will find it. But she's the same way. She picks it up and she just puts it down. She doesn't put it away. But for some reason, she doesn't lose it. She knows where it is. And I don't know how her brain works like that. If I were to pick this cup up and I set it down somewhere and I don't put it in the same spot where I normally put it, the cup's gone.
Okay. I'm the same.
I mean,
I do the same shit.
We're identical.
Yeah. It has to be on that. What about how that feeling come though, right when you got to go to an actual, because we never use coupons most of the time.
No.
So how would it feel like to go to Rouse's and just drop coupons? Like that had.
You want to know what it felt like?
Was it like the blank check kind of style?
Dude, it was one of those things. I threw it down, and the little kid at the cash register looked at me like, "Yeah, I don't know what these are." It really killed the vibe for me, man. Did
he have to call a manager?
He did have. Shout out to Robert, who's the manager at Rouse's. That's
shout out
my
Robert.
boy. Shout out Robert.
Get them crawfish going. I don't know what's going on right now. I've been late, but normally I like going in there and grab me a bag of crawfish.
Yeah. Hey, get them rolling. Yeah. Thank you, Robert. But Robert came over and he got me. He got me ironed out. Robert's my boy. He is. So I'm gonna bounce around, but we're gonna talk about barbecue real quick. All right. Robert hooked us up. We did a fundraiser benefit for Hogs for the Cause, and we were doing a rib sale. All proceeds, every penny that was raised went to pediatric brain cancer. And I went into Rouse's and I was like, look, if I got to buy these ribs out of my own pocket 100%, I'll do that. all proceeds. That means the money that I spent on those ribs and the money that I got, every penny is going to. So if I got to spend $200, $500 on ribs, I'm out $500. That's my donation. And I walked into Rouse's and I was like, Robert, this is what I'm doing. Is there any way you could, help out, make a donation, some kind? And he goes, let me see what I can do. And shout out to Robert, man. He came through in the clutch. He helped us raise almost $1,000 for pediatric brain cancer, man. I love that guy to death.
Oh, I mean, it's maybe something you could do. Maybe you can cook at the run.
Dude, don't play with me.
Well, we've been thinking, and we talked to DMR. We've been thinking about doing just a donation plate food.
Yeah.
Because we already got Pepsi coming from Andrew.
Yeah.
Because the whole thing is when you get out to that run, there's a lot of families.
Yeah.
And it's it's a lot of families can't afford the food trucks.
Yeah.
So Gene had a little idea. We both are going back and forth, like kind of how do we come up with a cheap plate?
There you go.
But it's got to be. Do you do seafood?
I'll do whatever you tell me to do, man.
On all your cool machines, though, do they work the same
Yeah,
way?
yeah.
Do they work the same way with seafood as they do with barbecue? You have so many.
I can cook anything on anything.
When you watch your videos, you have so many gadgets.
I do. Yeah. Oh yeah. I've got an endless amount of toys, and I use every single one of them.
I know because I just got done watching I guess the wings.
Yeah. The fryer.
Yeah, when you put them in the fryer. You made some type of mix.
Yeah, lemon pepper, man. Let me tell you something. I can still taste those wings. I loved those wings. They were so dang good.
Are you sponsored by any seasonings, or do you have your own seasonings?
Oh yeah. No, I don't have my own seasonings, but I am sponsored by some seasoning companies. I'm sponsored by Texas Oil Dust and Cosmos Q. So that was one of my Cosmos videos. Yeah, baby.
And so they just send you. You have cases of seasoning at home.
Do you want some stuff?
I've
got so much, man.
I got to learn. I mean,
I've got so much stuff.
I just never got into the whole. I can cook a little bit, but I never got into the whole barbecue. I know John was doing that for a while. Like he go, you want to come over and eat a barbecue sandwich? Because John was barbecuing.
He was,
and and the thing at time was he would call. It'd be 1 a.m. and it'd be John drinking Tito's vodka. For a FaceTime or something. He just, because you have to stay up when you're cooking, you have to take care of this barbecue.
If you don't have the proper machinery, then yes, you are up all night holding that brisket's hand or that pork butt's hand, without a doubt.
So when you do a lot of these tournaments, it's normally y'all take shifts or stay up.
Let's talk about it. You want to?
All
right.
Look,
let's talk about it. That's why we're here, guys. What did I tell you? Full circle. We're back. All right. So my brother Murph and I, COVID hits and we're getting bored. We need something to do. He likes to cook. I like to cook. Our dad, Terry, is the OG Cook Shak BBQ pitmaster. He taught us everything we know. He taught us everything we shouldn't do as well, and we learned a lot from the guy, and COVID hits. We start playing around with the idea of doing competition barbecue. And I guess COVID is ending, so to speak, and it's 2021 towards the middle of 2021, and we're like, you know what? Let's do grilling on the green. Are you familiar with what grilling on the green is? It was in Biloxi on the town.
I've heard
green.
of it. I'm not familiar with it.
So they don't do it anymore, and it breaks my heart. Because it was a really good competition, and it was well ran, and a lot of people came out, and we made a killing going there to sell food too. But it's just a festival that the city of Biloxi put on, and we entered that competition, and when I tell you we got our teeth kicked in, I didn't walk. I left there with 0 teeth.
Did y'all prep before y'all did the competition?
No.
There was no prep and no. Let's figure out what season we're using.
I mean, yeah.
I mean, it's got to be one of the situations if you're so passionate about it now, like you and him are like, dude, like did y'all even cook anything before?
So okay. I said no, I lied. We did practice.
Okay.
All right. We did practice, and I was the chicken guy. Murph was the rib guy, and we had to bring a ringer in from Louisiana to do the brisket because, God, I can't mess with the brisket. I had never cooked a brisket in my life. And we go there, we get our teeth kicked in. Not to mention, it was me and like 6 of our best friends, and we're like, you know what? We're going to stay up all night. We've got the casino right across the street. We're going to go over there. We're going to gamble, have a great time, drink, party. And it rained and it dropped down to like 15 degrees. It was the coldest I've ever been. I swear to God, I had a mild case of hypothermia when I finally woke up. And we go through that day haggard, just stumbling around trying to make it. I think we sold at least 300 or 400 plates of barbecue. We sold pulled pork sandwiches, original, just a pulled pork sandwich and a plain Lay's bag of chips. Take it. I think we sold it for like $5, man. I mean, we were out there giving food away, and we get to awards, no calls, nothing. And my dad goes, you know what? I'm glad y'all had fun, but if I'm gonna continue to help sponsor y'all, I'm gonna need y'all to keep it together.
It was your first tournament.
It was, and we didn't fully understand the extent because I mean now we do. Like if I go to a competition, I am not drinking until after I turn in my last turn in, and even then, I might wait a minute to decompress because the adrenaline rush is so extreme.
I was doing with me and John when we first started on the run. We had like 15 people at the run.
Mm-hmm.
Last year, I mean, I'm pretty sure we had 1,000. But
Jesus, hey man,
last
give
year,
me some.
Last year we didn't. I didn't have a drink until after the event.
Yeah,
and I was like, but years prior, no, we dealt with hangovers.
Yeah,
and I felt so much better this year. Going, hey, I can hold off until after the run
with a clear mind.
Makes it different when
you're doing events. It makes a huge difference
when you're doing events like that. And so do y'all pull out? So y'all got a camper?
Yeah. So
we're going right back. My bad for cutting off. So you lost your first one.
Yeah. Oh, dude.
And was there times you're like, let's not enter anymore?
No, never, ever,
good,
ever.
Good.
Never, ever, ever. It was over with. It was done. The bug had bit us. I looked at Murph and I was like, I really like this because I was wrapping up my coaching career. Like I was getting out and I was moving into the position that I'm in now. And
that's IT.
Yeah.
I like it.
Pocket protector, tape on my glasses. I look fantastic. But I was like, Murph, I like this. I want to do it again. And of course my wife was like, yeah, do it again, babe. That's awesome. So we go back the next year. We didn't cook anything else that year. We go back the next year and we get a 5th place rib call. And when I tell you, we thought we had won the Super Bowl.
How many contenders?
3. No, 30 teams, give or take.
That's huge.
Dude, it was awesome. Considering, I mean, I knew who we were cooking against. So at this point, I'm a year into studying because I studied. I learned my craft. I knew what needed to be done. I understood what it took to cook competition barbecue. I still didn't know what it was like to, I guess, compete at a much larger scale. I didn't know how much bigger it could get. Let me say that. But I knew the guys that I was cooking against at Grilling on the Green were some legitimate cooks because Grilling on the Green's not a sanctioning body. Let me preface that. With competition barbecue, there are sanctioning bodies. All right. You've got KCBS, BCA, CBA, IBCA, MBN, Outlaw. You've got all these sanctioning bodies that have a governance. They have a board. They have votes. Like you literally, I vote all the time in KCBS, which is the Kansas City Barbecue Society. And that is the biggest sanctioning body in barbecue.
That's like a yearly membership.
Yeah, dude, it's like $45 and I'm a member. So
How'd you find? So you just started Googling things. Like, how'd you find all like the best? So you're saying they're not a government body? Was like cooking on the green,
grilling on the green.
grilling on the green.
So they were amateur.
Yeah.
They were.
So they're not even an association.
So they are what we like to call a backyard competition. All right. There's it's not sanctioned. They don't bring in representation to oversee the judging of the event. But like I said, it was a very well ran event, and they ran it very similar to KCBS in terms of rules, which I really liked because I've cooked in some non-sanctioned events that were horrendous. Not to knock the people, I still had a blast, but I knew going into some of these competitions, it was not going to be as organized as it could be. But I'm a very understanding guy. I'm a patient guy. I understand. I want to give everybody the benefit of the doubt, especially if it's a new competition. But I will, after a competition, if I saw some things that needed to be addressed or corrected, I do offer my insight, and I try and do it as politely as possible. So I didn't know how big barbecue could get. So when we got that 5th place call against the people that we were cooking against, I looked at Murph, and when we locked eyes, it was just like one of those moments. We knew. And we cooked another comp that year, and D'Iberville, LaCusa. You should come out this year. So it's in D'Iberville. I'll send you the information. If y'all get a chance, look it up. LaCusa 5. They raise money to donate to Memorial's Cancer Foundation. And I think our entry is $500. You buy a ticket. I think it's like $40. You get to eat all the barbecue you can. You can drink as much as you would like, whether it's soft drinks or other beverages. There's live music. It's a fantastic event. And I'm going to send you that information. And I'm going to drop it in the comments if that's okay with you. But, yeah, dude, you want to talk about a great time. So we went and cooked that our 2nd season, and we GC'd it. Grand champion. I mean, it was a full circle moment. I'm sitting there. I'm speechless. All right. And I mean, so we donated the money back because we knew, because there is money to be made in competition barbecue. There's a lot of money that can be made in comp barbecue. We donated it back because we knew it was going to be given to the Cancer Foundation, and we wanted to do the right thing. I mean, from there, it was just an unreal experience. We didn't run a sanctioned event though until season 3.
So, I like how you're calling them seasons.
They are seasons.
I know.
They
are
like, seasons.
I know. But I'm thinking about, I like how you call it seasons.
Season 1.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like a book. Chapter 1.
Yeah, I like it.
Teeth kicked in. Chapter 2.
So you're on your third year. Are you diving down the YouTube rabbit hole and you finding, because there's like Meat Church.
So this is where things get real interesting.
There's a lot of guys that do really good barbecue videos, and if you're a smoker,
yeah,
that's the kind of stuff I do. I like watching anything to do with food.
Yeah,
like that's my thing.
Oh yeah,
like it's.
Well, I'm your thing, buddy.
Food. It's all food. But go ahead with the.
So season 3 starts, and I knew that we could get better because I mean there are several aspects of competition barbecue. You've got appearance, which does not count a whole lot. You've got taste, which counts a lot. And then you've got texture and tenderness. That mouthfeel, is it tender? Is it chewy? Is it too soft? Is it overdone? So you've got to be able to master all of those things, and it's tough to do. I have a buddy, Will Gottberg. Shout out, Will, works at Compton and Son Appliance, who I am also partnered up with Compton and Son Appliance. Fantastic people. If you need a grill, if you need kitchen equipment, if you need if you need seasonings, all right, if you need patio furniture, Compton and Son Appliances is the place to go. Trust me on that. But my buddy Will, he and I kind of got together, graduated high school together, reconnected in 2022. And he was like, dude, let me help you out. So Will kind of took my hand and showed us a couple of tricks. And I was like, dude, where'd you learn how to do this? And he goes, Barbecue Champs Academy. I was like, yeah, I don't know what that is. And he showed me, and it's a website that it's like school. All right.
That's a real school.
I mean, yeah, for barbecue. So Mike Steele, who does pools for a living, and he does educational videos on how to manage your pool, does barbecue. And he was like, I can do videos on barbecue too. So that's what he did. He went and he put together a team of pitmasters that are world champions, and essentially it's a tell-all. All right. They're coming in, they're showing you from start to finish how they do it, from selecting the meat to trimming the meat to their injections, their brines, their sauces, their cooking process, how they box. I mean, everything. I mean, you get what you pay for. I mean, it's not cheap. But it's worth every penny. And I have made my money back tenfold by taking these classes. And that's when I was like, all right, let's get serious, like serious. And last year we ran 13 comps, I think. We try and run one comp a month. And I think we were able to knock out 13 last year. All but 2 were sanctioned. We traveled all of Alabama. We went to Georgia, Tennessee. I mean, we went all over the Southeast.
I mean, y'all are talking truck camper.
So we've got a porch trailer. You know, it's essentially a utility trailer with a porch on it where I keep my smokers. It's insulated. It's got an AC unit on it. When we travel, my brother and I, we sleep in there. If my kids and wife come, which they come to most of the comps with us, they will get a hotel room and I will stay in the trailer if need be. If I'm cooking a 4-meat, which is brisket, ribs, chicken, and pork shoulder, if I'm cooking a 4-meat, I'll sleep in the trailer because I got to get brisket on probably 5:30, 6 o'clock.
So that's what I was saying. When you get in the barbecue, it's an all-nighter.
No. I'm getting to there, man.
I know it sounds like an all-nighter. Like
it's not an all-nighter. It was an all-nighter. So season 1, we're going back. Season 1 was an all-nighter because we didn't know any better. We didn't know about hot and fast. How do you cook your barbecue? Low and slow? What temperature do you cook at? 225?
I don't cook barbecue.
You don't cook barbecue. If you did, would you do low and slow? Or would you do hot and fast?
I'd probably do hot and fast.
Oh, yeah. You know why? Because you get to sleep.
Okay.
So
there's 2 types of way people cook. It's not just a slow and okay.
You got hot and fast guys that cook on drums. I cook on drums for competition. I'll cook on a pellet smoker every now and then, but I cook on drums, man. It's literally a 55-gallon drum with a fire at the bottom and a grate at the top, and I am just sizzling meat the entire time, and it's delicious.
But your first time was slow.
It was low and slow.
Yeah.
Dude, I cooked it on an offset for I cooked that brisket for like what felt like 24 hours.
How long does it take to actually cook a brisket?
For competition?
No, just you cook a brisket for the family. How long does it take?
So, it just depends on how large the brisket is. Usually, I'm looking anywhere between 8 to 12 hours.
If you do it high efficiency.
Yeah, to a certain degree. Look,
dang, that still takes a while.
I'm not afraid. Well, and that's why I say, depending on how big it is. If I'm cooking a 20+ pound brisket, yeah, it's going to take a while. But I'll take a 21-pound brisket and trim it down to 6 pounds. Yeah, it's gross. I get raked over the coals when I do a brisket trim on Facebook. I mean, I get great views and I get paid a lot. Y'all keep trolling me, please. I love it.
Go ahead.
They're like, you just wasted that brisket, blah, blah, blah. There's nothing left. I'm like, yeah, you idiot. I know what I'm doing. Leave me alone, you know? I once posted a video of my brother cutting ribs with an oscillating saw. We were doing NBN style cook, and they take baby backs and they want them, you know, pretty narrow. So he's just hitting them with the oscillating tool. And dude, I almost got 1 million views on that video. I was like, holy hell.
And the comments?
Oh, the comments were brutal. Murph, of course, I run the social media, and my brother Murph, he was the one in the video. You can't see his face. All you can see are his hands. But Murph goes, dude, how can you handle this? I'm like, what are you talking about? He was like, I'm so mad reading these comments. I'm like, well, then don't read them. He's like, I'm so angry. I'm like, dude, I'm loving it. I'm trolling some of the people. Like, come on, man, keep commenting. I'll take another 100,000 views. Let's do it.
Well, I mean, I think people have to be a part of something, and you're always going to have them people in the comments.
Always. I love those people.
Like when I used to do Twitch.
Yeah.
And those are the comments, but you'd have, if you just have trolls always, you have them nowadays, they're everywhere.
Oh yeah.
But the comments, the funniest one was Bluxy Cheer Dad when I did Ivan.
Yeah.
And the comments were just because that was connected to YouTube and Twitch, and people were like, the way they were talking, people were just, because people will go hard on comments.
Hard is an understatement.
And if they have a different name, or if they have a profile pic that's not them, that's going to be some of the hardest comments ever.
Oh, I love it.
But if it's a person that's actually got their face, it's kind of rare. I noticed that on the other platforms. But if you have somebody that's got like or even on Facebook, they have fake accounts. Oh, they have a troll account so they can be mean, but it's really not them.
So it's funny. I every year go to the high school and I do a social media training for high school students. And I tell them all the time, I give them the example of the rib cutting video and the trolls in the comments. And I show them what some of the people are saying in there. And some of the kids are like looking funny. I'm like, you have a troll account, don't you? And they're like, maybe. I'm like, you're that person.
The secondary accounts.
Yeah. I mean, I don't have one. I don't have the desire or the time to go through and troll people. But those people that do troll, I'm like, hey man, if you want to come and troll me every day, I'm fine with that.
The only thing that I had to do is I did the Facebook verified, because I've been doing the podcast for like 8 years.
Yeah.
And because I have to give my driver's license number.
Yeah.
That's I do it under my name. And I do that just in case somebody tries to hack me.
Correct. Yeah, I was verified for a minute, and it got expensive, dude. I mean, I know it's not a lot of money to guarantee the safety of your account, but I mean, I was like, I think it's like, what, $20-$30 a month. I was like, I could put that money to it. Maybe it's $14 a month. I don't know.
I think it's like $9 or something like that. Or
really?
14. It might be 14.
Yeah, it might be 14. I was like,
I just had to do it because I was sitting there like, I mean, I've had like a couple close calls.
Yeah.
That I caught, and then so I've had a situation already where I got hacked again. But
no way.
Yeah, I got hacked, and then
you caught it.
Yeah, it got caught. So it's just good to have the information, because I have too many people that have stories that I've done a podcast that are on this whatever journal that I don't want to get rid. I don't want to get rid of memories.
No. Yeah. So all right, let's talk about this. Does Facebook? But this isn't a live. So,
but most of my shows, like I've done.
You've done lives.
I've done
a lot.
I've done about. I'd say about 280 of them.
Yeah,
were live. 270. But I
Facebook is starting to delete my lives.
So that's why I started doing it this way.
But yeah, that bothers me.
It's like everything, and they remove it after 30 days.
So when I live stream awards, I will live stream on Facebook. I will download it, and then I will upload it to my YouTube. 9 times out of 10, I don't make it public on YouTube.
You're keeping it.
Yeah, I just keep it private. So that's where I house a lot of my videos, my lives that I don't want to go
I just
away.
do this because this is on 4K, and then we have the mixer.
Yeah.
And then I could just look. I'm not saying I'll never not do live again, but having to set up the computer, having to, it's so much it takes away from me being on the show with you.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
I'm with you.
I enjoy being on the show with you as a guest. Like Keating Helms is on the show.
Right.
Well, with my ADHD and I got a computer running with chat, I'm like this.
No.
So hold your thought.
1 second. Let me answer. So when you did the whole Ivan Spinner show,
I couldn't read.
The big one, dude. You were like, what are they saying over there? Dude, I know what that feels like. It's impossible.
It's too many comments. Well, when I did video games, it was the same way.
Yeah.
You got to try to read a chat, and then you got to focus on the guests. And I could do it. I enjoy doing it. And I'm not saying
it's doable.
It's just probably like once a month.
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah, weekly's a lot, man.
Because on this setup, I have to have a switcher. This ain't nothing. Like, I have to have a switcher, then I have to have my laptop hooked up to it.
Yeah.
And then it has to run off with cables. And I just got to a point where it's like,
what did you use? StreamYard? Is that what you used to I like StreamYard. It gets the job done.
It does. It just like bringing it in a better quality with audio. Like, because you're running off of the audio is not that good. Because it's just because like for my setup, from my run into the mixer,
right?
As to compressing this audio, like I'll compress the audio and I will deepen your audio voice and I'll clean the audio.
Make me sound like this.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if I feel like it.
Oh yeah.
And then that right there runs at a 4K quality that makes it sharper.
Yeah.
So I
mean, it's as professional as it can get.
And it just goes to show for me, it's like I enjoy the conversation with the guest.
Yeah.
And the equipment second. Not saying I won't hop back into that. I just enjoy talking to people, and man, it's a rush. It's like I've took off. I did Bob Mahoney week before last, and then I took off for a week, and I'm like, where's the fucking microphone at?
Right?
Yeah, I'm missing it. I'm like, where's the fucking mic?
I need you. I miss you.
Well, it's people have hobbies. This is like kind of like barbecue.
It is. Yeah.
And it's fucking hilarious how many people, like, I look back and think about like Calvin Parker got abducted by aliens in 1973, you know, Brandon Davis, the UFC fighter, you know, and having Cash is now a country singer up in Nashville.
Yeah.
Or, you know, having Cash on the podcast all the time, having Ivan on the podcast, and they're real stories, and it's fucking hilarious. It's like having you on. It's real stories you're talking about, like you fell in your first year. That's a good story. We all fell.
Yeah. And
you're like,
you learn what not to do.
And what my dad said was not supportive. That's it, man. It's like, because everybody's on the phones. I'm right now, I'm on this death scroll. I'm finding myself.
Yeah. You
I go in waves.
You gotta be careful with that, man.
I go in waves though. If I get hooked on like whatever the algorithm's on that day, it's over with.
It just depends on what the algorithm wants you to see that day. And they know exactly what I want to see most days.
It's all barbecue.
Oh, dude, it's nothing but barbecue, baby. From TikTok to Instagram to Facebook to YouTube, my algorithm is barbecue as barbecue can be. And then they sprinkle a little bit of.
And you've met everybody, a lot of people in the barbecue world,
dude. So, all right, let's talk about that. You ready?
Yeah.
I got to meet Bill Purvis with Chicken Fried Barbecue at Memphis in May. I've been wanting to meet this guy for a while. He is kind of like the social media guru when it comes to barbecue.
Kind of like a mythical creature.
He is a mythical creature, but the dude can freaking sling it. I mean, he can cook barbecue at the best of them, world champion. But he can also knock out some banging content on social media. And I got a chance to meet him at Memphis in May, which if you've never been to Memphis in May, let me tell you something. That's an experience like no other. To get to walk the stage at what they call the Super Bowl of barbecue, because I got to walk the stage 3 times, my team and I, and it was a life-altering experience. I mean, and not only just us getting to walk the stage. I got a buddy in North Alabama, Garrett, with Say My Name Products, who got to walk the stage at Memphis in May, who's a KCBS guy. Memphis in May, for those of you that don't know, they're a Memphis Barbecue Network style competition, which is different from Kansas City barbecue. 2 different styles. But Gareth got an invitation, got his name called on the biggest stage in barbecue. And dude, I'm sprinting across a field of like 3,000 to 4,000 people just to give this guy a hug, because he got his name called at the biggest stage in barbecue. And that's the beauty of barbecue, man. You might not get your name called that day, but the people that you're with, the people that you cook against, you want to win at the end of the day. You want to be the last guy called. You want your number to get called last. But if your boys are getting their names called, you're just as excited as if it was you getting your name called. And I can't tell you that experience of Memphis in May, getting to see one of my best barbecue brothers getting his name called at that level. Because when you go to Memphis, you can't just go by yourself. I mean, you can go by yourself, but it's a lot of work. So he was able to put together a team of guys that I cook against on a monthly basis. Great cooks. Put them all together. They were able to turn out a product that was worthy of I mean, dude, there were probably 100 teams competing in ribs alone. And that's what he got a call in. And when I'm getting goosebumps thinking about it, man. And this happened like 3 weeks ago. So, I mean, it's just one of those things. Like, we got to hear our name get called, and I got to walk past Bill Purvis, who I got to meet at Memphis in May. And I'm giving this dude a high five. And Fred Robles, who is a multi-time world champion in brisket. This dude can sling it with the best of them. I'm walking past world champions, and they're just giving us high fives. And I'm just like, man, this is what it's about. You know, just this, I miss that adrenaline rush from when I played and when I coached football. It just, it hits different. And you don't come off of that adrenaline rush when you get off the stage. At that point, it is through the freaking roof. I mean, at this point, I am high-fiving everybody I'm walking past. When my boys are getting called, I'm the loudest person screaming. And it's just, I mean, you got to go. You got to go.
You get a trophy, though.
Oh, dude, do we get a trophy?
Is it big cash prizes?
For Memphis, it's I think grand champion was $12,000. But let me say this. The team that I cooked on this past year, we served the public for 3 days, and we had an open bar at our booth. The people that funded all of that spent $50,000 easy. So are you making your money back on that? Probably not. Gareth, my buddy, came in and he did it small. All right. He just had a little pop-up tent, a little trailer. So they didn't spend nearly as much as my team spent.
What does it cost you to put, what does it cost you and your team to do an event?
A normal event, not Memphis in May?
Yeah.
Stop watching this, baby. Amber, look away. A competition probably cost anywhere between, depending on how many meats we're cooking. Entry might be $175 to $300, maybe $400. You've got your brisket. If you're going to cook a Wagyu brisket, anywhere between $150 to $250. You're probably going to cook 3 to 4 racks of ribs. You want to cook good ribs, so you're going to get Prairie Fresh, Compart. You're going to get some high quality ribs, primes. You're probably looking at $20, $30 a rack. So you might have another 120 in ribs. Chicken's pretty inexpensive. It's free for us because Springer Mountain Farms. Shout out Springer Mountain Farms. Chicken. I mean, it might be. I don't know. It depends on
personal
how much
goods like bourbons.
Yeah. I mean, you can get real fancy with it if you choose.
Well,
to.
I mean, I'm just saying, how's this team roll?
Well, I mean,
do you have a speaker?
Yeah, I've got a little JBL.
Okay.
So
you're saying about $2,000, $1,500,
maybe not that much. It might be $800-900, maybe, depending on where we're at. Because
you got fuel costs too coming.
Oh, dude,
you're pulling you're pulling.
Dude, I filled up 4 times.
But if you can win something, let's say $1,000 check,
I 9 times out of 10, I'm able to cover my entry and my costs.
That's perfect.
I mean,
that's perfect.
That's if you get a call. There are several times we don't get calls, and that's okay.
But how's your ratio been lately?
I've gotten a call at every comp this year.
So at least covers the entry fee and
Yeah. Oh,
cost
yeah,
of goods
yeah,
and
yeah.
fuel,
Easily. Yeah.
and you're making memories.
So, all right. My kids are involved in this. My kids do competition barbecue. My oldest is 9 years old, and she has competed for 2.5 years now. She won the Alabama Kids Q last year for the 256 Kids Q Association, and dude, she's got the bug too. Matter of fact, her birthday is coming up. We bought her a Quattro D drum out of Texas. I just got off the phone with Bobby Delgado, who owns Quattro D, and we were finalizing the color schematics on her drum, and it's going to be pink and black. Dude, I'm telling you, it's going to be clean.
So you got your family in this now.
Oh yeah,
it's over with.
Oh dude, it's done.
It's barbecue household
without a doubt. You know, what's funny,
and it's cool that your kids can actually watch and check on barbecue with you.
Yeah.
And they know, Dad,
Yeah.
come check.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Okay.
Now 9 times out of 10, I am going to tell them what needs to be done, and if they don't do it, I will let them mess up. I'm not going to do it for them
At a competition.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
That's sick.
I need them to figure it out. Like Memorial Day weekend, we had an event in Canton, Mississippi. It was a non-sanctioned event, but it was an event that was raising money. And we went up there, and I was talking to one of the event coordinators a couple of weeks prior, and I'm like, I'd love for y'all to do a kids Q. My kids want to cook. So they threw one together. I think there were 9 kids that competed, which is perfect. And so I've got 3 kids, a 9-year-old and then 2 5-year-olds. They're twins, boy, girl. And this is the boy, girl.
Wait a minute. So you got your twins are 5.
Yeah. Twins are 5.
Boy, girl.
Boy, girl.
And then you have a 9-year-old boy.
9-year-old girl.
That cooks too.
Yeah. Yeah. My oldest daughter cooks. Oh, dude, she can sling it too. So the twins are like, yeah, we'll cook. And it's just hot dogs. All right. It's something simple. Of course, my oldest is like, hot dogs? I got y'all. Yeah, y'all ain't gonna beat me. Because this was a non-sanctioned event. Like I said, there aren't rules. I tried my best to help implement some rules with this. Because I know how it needs to be ran.
You're one of them dads on the bench.
Oh, without a doubt.
Yeah.
Without,
yeah.
You're not doing it right, coach. Step aside. No, so I let them do their thing. I gave them my insight. They ran it how they wanted it. They did a great job. And hopefully, because they always ask for feedback. Hopefully they can take feedback and run with it. Dude, they were able to implement a kids competition in less than 2 weeks. I'm not upset about that. So we get up there, they cook their hot dogs, they burn them. I'm not touching your hot dogs. That's on you. They burn their hot dogs. So my youngest daughter, Mary Alice, she takes her burnt hot dogs, she puts them on her bun. And my oldest daughter, Pearson, she makes a killer coleslaw to go on top of her hot dog. A little bit of barbecue sauce, a little bit of sweet heat. Dude, it's killer. Trust me. So Pearson goes to turn in her hot dog. There's a 15-minute window between turn-ins. Pearson goes to turn in her hot dog, and Mary Alice is sitting here staring at a burnt hot dog. And she's like, and she had to do 4 of them. And I'm like, what are you going to do? Like, how do you want to dress it? And she looks over at Pearson's coleslaw, which Pearson made. And she goes, I want that. I was like, I don't care. Put it on your hot dog and turn it in. So she grabs the coleslaw. She puts it on her hot dog. And then she takes the mustard. And she's like, I want mustard on this too. I was like, yeah, I wouldn't do that. And she goes, and puts half the bottle of mustard on the hot dog, man. So I'm like, yeah, you need to take some of that off. So she's wiping it off. It looks like the scene from Daddy Daycare when Eddie Murphy walks into the bathroom and there's like crap all over and he's like looking at the ceiling. It's like, oh my God, there was so much mustard and ketchup everywhere. And I'm like, all right, let's get this cleaned up some. So she cleans it up. Long story short, we get to awards. All right. And they're calling names, and my poor son didn't get his name called. He did a chili dog because he likes Sonic. So he's like, I want to do a chili dog. I'm like, do it, man. He turns in his hot dog. I'm like, this dude just won it. All right. Because I ate it. I love a chili dog. Well, the judges didn't like it very much, and that's okay. So fifth, fourth, third place, second place they call my oldest daughter Pearson for second. And she goes, yeah. Oh, and she's like, who got first then? And they go, Mary Alice with first place. And Mary Alice is like, oh, she goes, Pearson, I used your coleslaw on my hot dog too.
Was Pearson a good sport out?
No. Pearson goes, do I need to go up there with her since she used my stuff to win? I'm like, no, you don't get to go up there, buddy. She comes back and she goes, it was the mustard. When I tell you, she probably put what felt like 5 pounds of mustard on that hot dog.
You never know, though.
You never know.
You never know when it has to. It's about taste.
I talked to the judges afterwards, and they go, and no joke, they go, it was the mustard. I'm like, you're full of it. There's no way. They were like, it was the perfect amount of mustard. I'm like, good Lord. My God.
Well, I mean, that's actually a cool story, though.
Dude, it was one of those things. Like,
it's a proud dad moment.
I'm getting goosebumps thinking about it. Because when she went on stage to get her award, people started to clap. Now she's 5 years old, okay? She understands. She slowly reads a room. She goes up there to get her award. People are clapping for her. And she kind of shows them the trophy, and the claps get louder. And she's like, okay. And she raises the trophy a little bit higher, and the claps get louder. And by the end of this, she is holding this trophy over her head. The trophy might be this big. Is holding the trophy over her head with both arms. And she is the most proud little girl in the world.
That trophy's in her bedroom.
Oh, dude. It's sitting on the mantle in our living room.
Oh,
it taunts Pearson.
So y'all are you said you're doing 13 competitions a year.
We try and do one comp a month. In May, we ran 3 comps.
So it's about $13,000 a year.
Yeah, give or take when you put it that way.
I'm just trying to break down.
Yeah,
I'm just trying to break down this fun.
Yeah, it's not a cheap hobby.
No, but if you do it with it's just you and your brother.
Yeah,
and
for the most part, sometimes it's just me.
Does he have the page? Because you have 2 names. You have the Right on Cue podcast, and you have what is it?
Cook Shak BBQ.
Cook Shak BBQ.
Yeah.
Is that just you and your brother?
Cook Shak is my brother and myself, and Right on Cue is Logan Chestnut and his 3 amigos.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I'm doing it from the beginning. So I went to the end of it, and I'm starting.
Yeah, let's do it.
No, that's what I've been doing with the Right on Cue.
I know.
Okay, I went on there. I did give y'all a 5-star.
My boy.
I did give you a 5-star.
Give me some.
But I have to do it because I was like, I did the last one, and then I went, no, I need to go from the very beginning. So I'm gonna be on this track of getting to know barbecue.
You will.
I know very little barbecue. I know Brad and Brooke do it.
Yeah.
I love barbecue.
Mm-hmm.
For me, it's always the ribs. It's not the brisket, it's the ribs.
I was a rib guy. Like, I enjoyed ribs. I hated brisket.
Some potato salad and ribs.
Oh, dude. Without it. Dude, actually, what I like sweet potatoes and pulled pork.
See?
That's where it's at.
But also, I don't really, the wings are number 1. Like,
yeah.
Truthfully, if it's in that circuit,
yeah.
If you're talking barbecue, it's the wings. If you're saying, if I have to pick chicken or beef.
You're picking chicken?
Yeah.
Me too.
I'm picking the wings.
Beef is probably my last thing because it's so dang expensive.
No, well, but I'm saying, like, there's nothing like a seasoned wing.
Oh, I agree.
There's nothing like it. I mean, I don't need no sides. I need ranch.
All right. Well, hold up.
I'm not blue cheese.
What kind of ranch?
I don't.
Do you buy your ranch from the grocery store, or do you go to Wingstop and get your ranch?
I buy it from the grocery store.
No, I'm leaving. I'm joking, dude. You got to go to Wingstop and get your ranch.
You buy? They sell it by the gallon.
Dude, do they sell it by the gallon? Does a fat kid love cake? Hell yeah, they sell it by the bowl. Dude, I go there and I buy that. Anytime I know I've got something that can take ranch that week, I'm going to Wingstop.
I need to do that. Is it expensive?
No.
Then I need to start carrying Wingstop ranch.
What you need to do is get you a little squeeze bottle. Go and buy it. It comes in that styrofoam cup or bowl. Pour it in your squeeze bottle. Leave it in your refrigerator. Dude, it's gonna last for it. First off,
so your secret to your sauce is Wingstop ranch.
No.
Is that
if I have to use ranch in a recipe, I'm using Wingstop ranch, or I'm making my own.
But you didn't know that right on the cue.
Right on. Hey Logan, we're giving secrets away
because we have Wingstop.
We do.
We're very lucky. That's one reason that brought me here to Gulfport.
Wingstop.
I've been here 10 years.
Because of Wingstop.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, man. They should be paying you.
Well.
They should.
Well.
Maybe they are.
No, I haven't been to Wingstop in a while.
It's been a minute.
Yeah, it has.
I have been to Panda, what is it? Panda House right next to it.
My go-to spot is South China.
Oh, Miss Susie.
South China is on my heart. And no, man, it's been cool because there's a lot of cool Mexican restaurants. My buddy owns Blazing Cajuns.
So, really?
And then my buddy Mac owns Max Marathon. Because I got two good spots. If you want breakfast, go to Max Marathon. If you want crawfish, I got a Blazing Cajuns.
I pass Max every day on the way to work. And 9 times out of 10, I'm stopping there to get a biscuit and some grits.
It's very friendly portions.
Oh, friendly. Dude, they want you to die early.
When you get a thing of grits.
Oh, dude. The amount of butter that's in those things, it is gorgeous. I asked them, please scoop out the puddle of butter and make sure it makes it in
I get me a biscuit, egg, and then I get the links.
You know, I have started to hit up their lunch. I'm digging their lunch. It's good.
It's fried chicken, ain't it?
Oh, dude, I don't get the fried chicken.
What do you get?
I get the gizzards and livers.
That's what you get?
Every time.
Is that where is that one of your office locations is on that road?
My office is probably a mile away from Max on Pass Road.
So that's one thing I noticed about Gulfport. Like St. Martin, they're always kind of combined with Gulfport District. Y'all have a lot of buildings in other areas.
Yes. So with St. Martin, y'all have the lower elementary, upper elementary. It's all in one little strip.
Yeah, Jacket Lane.
Yeah.
Jacket Lane.
Yeah.
When I went to school there in Jacket Lane, I went to St. Martin North, where that was on Lemoyne.
Okay.
And then at the time, the junior high we still in the junior high building. They had the high school. They moved everything around.
What the high school was where the field is, right? That was the high school at one point, right? Or was that always the middle school?
It was the junior high now is the old high school, I think.
But the upper elementary is attached to it, I believe.
Right next door.
Yes, and then the high school is a little further down the road.
Never went to. They did the St. Martin new building where it's got door locks and everything else. We never had that. We had just old building. AC worked every now and then, like.
It was like how people didn't walk in off the streets.
That's where we did our keg parties, right behind the high school after every football game. Right behind it.
Lived your best life, man.
Well, now it's all like grown up development.
Well, you know, thanks Ocean Springs. I mean, the people in Ocean Springs had to go somewhere, right? They went to St. Martin.
Well,
moved up.
I think they got a whole new. They're separated too. That's what I'm saying. I'm so used to Jack Lane.
Yeah.
And then come over here, and then they started doing the all year round school.
What? All right.
You know, I say like only.
Are you okay with it?
I mean, Oliver's homeschooled now, but
yeah,
it wasn't that bad.
Yeah.
It was just confusing.
I like it. It is very.
When it first happened, it was confusing.
but I like it because at the end of each 9 weeks, I get a week to 2 weeks to do what I need to do with my kids and family. We can go on a vacation. We have discovered cruises. So we go on a lot of cruises now, which is fantastic. But I mean, before year-round school, we didn't have that option.
Yeah, I mean, if I was in the and what did your wife do? She teach us?
My wife is a teacher. She teaches 8th grade science.
Okay, so it works perfect for y'all schedule.
Perfect. Now, for the parents that aren't in education, it's a wrench in their system. That is definitely for sure.
It was just confusing at first, and yeah, it's fun to say you went to Bayview, right?
Yes,
So you in the Bayview area forever.
forever.
You were born in Bayview, pretty much.
Born, raised, and like my wife says, I'll probably die in Bayview.
And you live in Bayview
live in Bayview.
with your whole family. It's in
My
Bayview,
whole family. Yeah, we're all here.
in the same area.
Yeah, we've got issues.
No, I mean I think it's kind of cool.
Yeah, we are all here.
That's awesome.
I passed up everybody's house on the way here.
What does it look like now that you've got some championships under your belt? What's looking forward for this new season 4? Is season 4 coming up? Or
This might be season 5. No, it's season 4. Season 4. So let's see. It's June, early June, and we've cooked 7 comps this year so far. And it's been a pretty good. It's been a solid season. I mean, we haven't GC'd or RGC'd this year yet, which is fine. We've come close several times. Had a lot of good cooks. If I can go to a competition and I'm happy with the products that I've turned in, then I'm okay with it. I mean, I'm pissed if I don't get my name called, but I'm okay with it. I understand because good barbecue is good barbecue, and 9 times out of 10, luck has a lot to do with it. If you get on the right table, if it's a hot day, you want your food to be a little saltier because people have been drinking. And they need that salt.
Well, I bet your location is important. Tents.
It very much so. Yeah. Without a doubt. If it's cold outside, you want your food to be a little spicier. Why? Because it warms them up. It flushes them over. They start to get a little sweat going. So it makes them feel a little bit better. I mean, it's these little things.
There's
I
a lot
mean,
of
look,
tricks.
I'm putting out some liquid
Do y'all have
gold
like
here.
matching uniforms?
We do.
So a lot of this stuff is like, do y'all have like a cool tent where it has a backdrop with logos on it yet?
We've played around with it. We don't anymore because we've got the trailer. We do have a little pop-up tent, but there's no signage on it. We had one, it got destroyed, and I wasn't about to spend more money to get a new one. So I just got a little rinky-dink tent. But I mean, we've got our trailer with signage on it and stuff like that. So we are, and that's the thing with competition barbecue. It has kind of turned, especially sanctioning bodies, it has kind of turned into people cooking their trailers. They really don't venture out. So it's one of those things. Competition barbecue is at a pivot point. All right. It's we either evolve and get the community involved, the guests, because people can put competitions on. They're not making money because they're paying us the money. So the cooks are making money, but the people putting it on aren't making money.
Y'all need more audience.
Yes. So people's choice is huge with competitions. We go to these events, and at Friday night cooks meeting, we pull up, we set up cooks meetings at 4 or 5 in the afternoon, and they kind of give us a rundown on the rules, the expectations. And they 9 times out of 10, they're going to say there is a people's choice. And then you're going to hear all the cooks moan and groan because they don't want to serve the public. Because there's a lot that you have to do. And that's just one more thing added to your plate. But it's a necessary evil because you need these people to show up and give these event promoters money so that there's an incentive for them to bring the competition back next year. So they 9 times out of 10 they're it's voluntary status only to do the People's Choice. I'm probably going to do People's Choice every chance I get, because I want if I'm at that event, I want that event to come back. So I'm going to do everything I can to help that person that's promoting that event. I want them to make money, because I want to cook that event. I mean, it's a hobby for me. I enjoy it, and I don't want to have to drive 4 more hours down the road to go and do the same thing when I can do it here in my own backyard.
I think Moss Point just had one.
They did, what is it, Smoking the Sip?
I think so.
They did that in 2025. I actually spoke with the promoters at Hogs for the Cause. Have you ever been to Hogs for the Cause?
No.
You got to go, man.
I know.
It's in New Orleans.
New Orleans?
Your people, man.
Is it downtown New Orleans, or is it a little bit?
No, it's at the UNO lakefront.
Okay.
Hey, man, it's awesome. Let me tell you something. They have live music. They have like 4 or 5 stages of live music. And then at night, I will show you some videos of the stage at night. Dude, there are thousands of people there Friday night just enjoying the music. You've got a team that's got a double-decker set up, built out of what's it called? Just the you build scaffolding out of. I mean, they've built a 2-story tent where there's probably 600-700 people in there with an open bar just having a blast. It really is an experience to go and see. And people don't realize how big of a draw competition barbecue really is until they go to these types of events. Now, these are anomalies. These are outliers for events. You've got the American Royal, you've got the Memphis in May, you've got Hogs for the Cause. You probably have 10 to 15 events in the United States that are this size, but people put them on their calendar and they anticipate it all year.
And you enter it.
Oh yeah.
But I'm saying so you went from doing a lot of the backyards.
Yeah.
You still do backyards.
Oh yeah.
You're not, but you moved into a whole different league.
Yeah. Well, and like I said, I didn't know how big it could get until I started to go into it. Now, it's one of those things that once you get in it, it's hard to get out. It's like I got jumped in. You know, I've got people hit me up daily. They're like, "Hey, are you cooking this event? Are you cooking this event? I need you at this event. I please come and cook this." I'm like, "I can't. You want to pay for me to do it? I'll do it if you pay for me to do it, but I can only do so much." You know, like you said earlier, it's like a $13,000 a year endeavor.
Yeah, but you're having fun with it.
Oh yeah, having fun with it. And if you can afford it, do it.
I got to wrap this up because my son. I told him we're going to hang out a little bit before bed.
Dang, man. I'm having a blast.
I know. Would you come back on?
Yeah, man. Whenever you want.
All right, Keating Helms. And guys, we're going to put stuff in the comments. I'll have this out for tomorrow. I appreciate you coming on the show.
Yeah.
And then we're going to, he lives right down the road, so I'm going to have him on a lot. He actually matches some energy. So, guys, thank you so much.